Hey guys, so today's video is a MAC haul. I went online to pick up a new Fix Plus because I am almost out of this bad boy, and of course I picked up a few other things. They're not so much new products, like new collections, but they're products that have been around that I've kind of seen on YouTube throughout the years and just kind of decided that I wanted to try it myself now. So the first product I picked up was the Prep and Prime Fix Plus. And it has new packaging. It looks like this. I like it actually a lot more. It's not like a huge difference, but I don't know, I like the container a little bit more. It feels a little bit nicer, and it looks a little nicer. I guess less cheap. But I did have an issue trying to find it online on their website because it is under Prep and Prime now. And I was kind of nervous even when I did find it that it's like it was maybe reformulated or kind of different, but through watching other people's videos and stuff like that, they said it wasn't. It's the same thing. It also comes in fragrances now, so like rose and lavender, but my skin's pretty sensitive to MAC products in general, so I really wasn't going to fuss around with a fragrance that could maybe. Then the next product is the MAC Prep and Prime highlighter, and I picked up the shade Light Boost. I've seen this on YouTube for years now, and people put it over their concealer or maybe just use it as a concealer. That's what I've used it for. I guess I didn't put two and two together that it's actually a highlighter, but I used it under my eyes today and I really like it. It's not caking up or anything, and it definitely, I think, is brightening up this area, and I put it like down my nose too. So I'm definitely a fan of this. It hasn't made me like break out at all where I put it, because I can break out a little bit, like even like under my eyes, like little bumps, not so much like zits. It's such an ugly word. But it will kind of get swatchy and stuff like that. But so I haven't had any issues with that, and this is what it looks like. It's very yellowy, and that's why I picked that one, especially too because I kind of do that little triangle, you know, the Kim Kardashian highlight thing, and since I am more red in this area, I thought the yellow would be good to cancel that out. So I've been loving that. And then another product that, you know, has been around forever, and I think the first person I heard talk about it was Candy Johnson, like, I don't know, 2010 or something like that. She was like the first person I started watching on YouTube, and she used this. This is the MAC Eye Kohl in Smolder, and I cannot believe I've gone this many years without ever owning it. I have another Eye Kohl color. I have like Costa Reach, I believe, and it's so pretty. But I've never gotten the basic black, and I'm wearing it today. It is a really nice eyeliner to like smudge, and it's nice and black. It's just, I feel like, quite a staple to have in your collection, and that's why I picked that up, because it's just, I like easy products for the morning, and putting this eyeliner on today was just super easy. I just kind of made a shape, kind of like curved it, and then I just went in with my MAC smudger brush, smudged it into my lash line, and we were good. So I've been liking that so far. And then sticking with the eyes, I've been seeing so many people get lash extensions, and I've been very tempted into getting them myself, but one, they are expensive, two, it's a lot of maintenance, and three, I've heard it can like really ruin your lashes. So I've just been trying to find mascaras. I'm thinking about getting that Unique, I think it's called, the 3D mascara with like the fibers and stuff like that. But I heard good reviews on the MAC in Extreme Dimension Lash, so that is why I picked that up. I'm always in the market for new mascaras, and I love the handle on this one, that it's like easy to at least grip. I'm not going to open it now because I'm still working on a few other mascaras I need to get rid of, and I don't want to open a new one and dry it out or anything like that. But I'll let you know how much I like this or dislike this in a future video. This is the MAC Paint in Sublime Nature, and I like the paint tubes better than the paint pots, because I just think, one, they're going to last longer. The paint pots are going to dry out so much quicker because obviously you're unscrewing them and they're getting air into it, but I also feel like it's more of a breeding ground for bacteria because you're sticking your finger in it. At least I stick my finger in my paint pots. I don't know, I just feel like it can get a lot more icky. These, I think they used to actually be bigger, to be honest, but I've always liked these because they're in an airtight container and you're not gonna F it up anyway. So I would compare this to the color Groundwork. I had it all over my lid today. That's what I used as my primer. And I absolutely love this color. Again, this is like a super easy, everyday, oh, I took too much out, color. You can see right there. They're super creamy. It has a little bit of like a pearlescence to it, just tiny bit, tiny bit, just so it's not going to be like too matte and drying looking, I guess, on the eyelid. But you can see just a beautiful color to put all over the lid. The product that's been picked up on YouTube for like ever is the MAC pigment in the color Vanilla, and it's just like a nice off-white kind of pearlescent pigment. And this is the to-go size. These are $10 each instead of getting the bigger ones that are in the 20s, I believe, for cost. This is gonna last you seriously forever, but this is really pretty if you want to not make a mess. Oh, that's a lot. Okay, but you can see how pretty that is. If you want to use this as a lid color under your eyebrow, you can even use it as an actual highlight on your cheek. It's just a very versatile product. So I'm glad I finally got that. And I have it actually in the inner tear ducts of my eye today. That will most likely be my use for it, and a little bit on the lid just to kind of open up the eye. Okay, and then I think this is the last eye product I picked up, and this is my first pair ever of MAC eyelashes, and these are in 35, and those just like, they look so just wispy and long and fluffy, and I kind of want to wait till I have somewhere somewhat important to wear them to. I don't know what that will be, but I don't know, they remind me of like Bambi's eyelashes or something like that from Disney. But I also like that it's a pretty much an invisible band. I've come to find, for me, when it comes to fake eyelashes, that I have to go with the invisible band, because some of the like mink lashes, their bands are just like way too thick, and I know like the point of that is so it's supposed to look kind of like eyeliner, but I don't know, it's just closes off my eye. It's not for me. Even the ones I'm wearing today that are, I think, like red cherries, these are invisible bands as well. Just that wasn't so much the last eye product I had. This is a newer collection. This was like the La Disco line, and this is one of the Dazzle shadows in the color Let's Roll. And I hate getting these eyeshadows on. Okay, I just don't have anything like that color. Again, I think this is just a very pretty all over the lid color. It's almost like that holographic where it changes different tones, so it's kind of orange and it's kind of pink, and very, very glittery. This is probably a better summertime kind of eyeshadow, but I don't know, I wanted it in my collection, so that's why I picked it up. I have a feeling it's going to be maybe a little bit too glittery for me. I'm not too, that's really glittery. Like, it's almost like a chunky glitter. I don't know. I'll have to play around with that. Maybe I'll put like some Fix Plus on it and then put it on my eyelid. The next product I picked up is a MAC brush, which I'm actually getting really over MAC brushes. My MAC like blush brush, it's like so rough now, and I just don't want to reach for it ever. I don't know, I'm so much more into like other brands now that I kind of don't even consider MAC brushes right now. But I picked this one up because I haven't seen too many other brands make a brush like this, and this is the 191 square foundation brush, and it's unbelievably soft and just really thin. You can see that. So you can really get close to the areas that you're trying to put foundation on. So mainly I picked this up to go kind of around my eyebrows, and I mean like placing. Like, I can't really use these foundation brushes to like literally like paint my face and like blend. I don't know. I wish I could because I've read so many like makeup artist books and like that was kind of what they did in the 90s, but I don't know, just I can't figure it out, I guess. But at least to place foundation or tinted moisturizer around my eyebrows and definitely in between my eyebrows because that's where my makeup breaks up the most. So I thought maybe if I placed it in that specific area, it would last a little bit longer. That was the theory behind picking that up, which is probably kind of weird, but I haven't used it yet, so we'll see if it's even worth it. And then the last product, I believe, other than I got a free strobe cream, which I'm kind of scared to use. I know like strobing is like super in for highlighting right now, but again, my face is pretty sensitive to MAC products, so I don't know if I'm going to screw with that. But the last product I picked up was a new lipstick because I love my MAC lipsticks, and it is in the color Real Doll. It's a luster lipstick. I'm wearing it today, but then I put a gloss over it because my lips are really dry. So I didn't want it to be all crackly on camera, but this is the color. It's a pretty like blue toned pink, but these are more, I want to say sheer or glossy. So you're still getting obviously a lot of color, but it's not gonna look drying on the lip or make your lips look, or your teeth look really yellow or anything like that. Because it kind of reminds me of that Nicki Minaj Pink Friday, which I actually have somewhere. But that isn't as, this is like 1,000 times more wearable. The Pink Friday I think was kind of more a novelty item that I picked up, and now I realize like I don't really know where I'm gonna ever wear that to. So, but I like that kind of pink, and that's everything that I picked up from MAC. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.